Is there anything you want to say to that?
Who's the tallest? The tallest.
Okay, we're carrying on.
It kind of goes like this.
Hey guys, I'm Vanessa from House in the Sand, and today I'm here with Kodaline. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hello.
Good, thanks. So you just recently released your music video for Love Will Set You Free. It's a bit different than your previous videos. What was the intention behind it?
I think the intention behind that video was to kind of show what our personalities are like behind closed doors. Because our videos have always been kind of quite serious. We've always got kind of like a narrative or a story. Or we've just been kind of like miming, but this time we just wanted to shoot like a fly on the wall type video. So we just flew some friends and girlfriends out to LA and just spent a few days hanging on the beach and just filmed it, and that's the video.
So do you think it was quite a fun shoot to do?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
most fun.
Yeah.
Normally you're not
The
allowed to
least
drink
amount of work.
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally you're not allowed to drink alcohol, but it was encouraged.
It's always good.
Yeah, which is always good when you've got 4 Irish guys. So, yeah.
But Courtney Cox, who directed it, she was in the house with us as we were working with her fiance Johnny McDade
Yeah.
on the song. He co-wrote the song with us, and it was during that week that she kind of said to us, "Oh, I've watched all your videos, but I still don't know who you are."
Yeah.
So her intention was just to try and show what she thought our videos didn't do so far.
That's
So
amazing.
hopefully she did.
Yeah, so she was a big influence.
No, completely. She had the whole vision for it.
It's amazing. You also announced your tour, which is quite massive.
Yeah.
So I work with a lot of indie acts who are just getting started and dreaming of going on tour. Do you remember your very first gigs, like how it all
Yep.
started?
Yep.
We were in like,
Really, well, it wasn't that long ago.
we supported a band called We Are Augustines, which are now
The
just called.
Cranberries.
Oh yeah, well I'm talking like the kind of
Well,
crap
if
tour.
if we go back even further, like our first
Brizzy, like.
gigs, like we've been playing together as a band for like 10 years. Minus Jay,
Yeah,
because
first gig.
Jay's the newest member. But
But the
Yeah.
Codaline gigs, anyway.
the Kodaline gigs, our first Kodaline gig was a gig in Dublin, and we played to about
What?
We're
12.
supporting Leanne the Havas.
No,
Very
no.
first.
Oh, the very first,
Very first
yeah.
gig.
Oh, Leanne
very-
Havas.
Yeah, that was
No, she's incredible.
Yeah.
very good. That was like 250 people.
and that was in
maybe?
Dublin, yeah.
That was terrifying.
And then our second gig was to family and friends, and it was about they were
20
just
people there.
getting drunk and shouting at us. It was quite awkward, but it was cool.
Yeah, cool. Since then you've travelled a lot, you met a lot of people. Is there a way you document all these experiences? Do you take pictures, write a journal?
We
Is there anything?
used to be really good at documenting it, but I think the more you do it, the less new things feel. So it's
Yeah.
like you feel less inclined to go and take a picture.
Yeah.
I think it's quite bad because now we've been to like new places and we don't have any pictures left.
Yeah.
So it's like when we first started, like I'd walk around with a camera all the time, or we'd all be taking pictures.
You,
of
every
I used to- I used
you
to-
had a journal.
I used to have a journal for it. I think still have it of like
Dear
I think,
diary.
yeah, Dear Diary. I think for like the first year and a half of touring I wrote a diary like
Do you
every
still
day.
have that?
Yeah.
I still have it, yeah.
That's cool.
I haven't like looked back on it, but I kind of wanted to do it like every day, just like write kind of like a paragraph.
Yeah.
But
The
yeah,
problem is he figured out he couldn't write.
yeah, and I'm
He's the drummer.
Yeah, I'm a drummer.
Yeah.
Can't spell.
He taught the drumsticks for
He's
pencils.
just hitting the diary.
I was actually just drawing
Yeah.
lines on the page.
I
Yeah, it didn't quite work out.
No, it
He
didn't.
just drew pictures of drumsticks on
Yeah.
every page.
I remember I kept a diary in my phone for 2 days. It was when we were
That's really long.
recording the album about 3.5 years ago in Vale. I was like, I'm going to write down each day what we do.
Yeah, I
And I
remember
did. I
that.
was like, today we recorded vocals for this and drums for this, and then 2 days later I was like, oh, this is so like tedious.
Yeah.
So I
Let's
just
just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
so.
Someone else will remember.
hopefully.
Actually, a fan of ours, Lorna, she made us this book that basically is a journal. And she has all her tweets from years ago, and it kind of follows us through the years as the band's kind of progressed and the shows we played. So it's amazing that someone else just kind of did it
It's
for
kind of
Yeah.
like a diary. It is a diary. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Sorry. We were just too lazy to actually
Do it
have
ourselves.
our own diaries. Yeah.
One day. You played tons of festivals this year, you're playing one tonight. Did you also get a chance to see other acts perform?
We usually do. We usually
Yeah.
walk around and, you know, check out a few bands. Like
Saw Limp Bizkit a few like
Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit, that was hilarious.
That was the
It amazing.
highlight.
Yeah. they're like
Incredible.
just
Yeah.
from like being a kid and like having their album and not being allowed to listen to it because they swear too much. To like stand inside the stage and watch it was very funny.
We got to see Paul McCartney at one stage as well.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you do get to see amazing gigs when you're out touring, and it's probably the best part of festival season for us.
Sure. Do you think you can pick one favourite act you saw this year?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I think technically the best act we saw was Muse.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
We saw Muse. We played the same stage as Muse in Spain, and it was just
Yeah.
incredible.
It was
Yeah.
like it was a lesson in how to put on a show. Like
It's just always
perfect.
yeah.
I saw Jurassic 5.
Oh, that was
Just
fun.
I saw it was just so original. They had some crazy instruments on stage and then this giant vinyl player.
Oh, that was
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
bizarre. I didn't expect it because I've never
Yeah.
really listened to Jurassic 5. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was interesting. But for me, it's probably just seeing Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Um,
Supposed to be a highlight.
I could have just wore earplugs. Just the fact that he was there and he's a real person. And he's not a robot. It's amazing.
Still simple.
He actually exists.
Yeah, you also covered Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. It's an amazing cover.
We actually wrote that song.
Oh, so he covered it.
Yeah, exactly.
I
We weren't born.
thought
But,
so.
we don't tell a lot of people.
Yeah. She doesn't even give credit.
that's,
Yeah, no,
that's,
yeah.
that's an exclusive right there.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why we don't talk to him anymore.
Okay, so anyway, if anyone, any musician on this planet was to cover one of your songs, who would you want it to be?
That's a good question.
Tom Waits.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Tom Waits. I'm sure we all have different answers. Tom Waits
Yeah.
is good.
Jay-Z did something like when he did it like Linkin Park. That was
Just rap over something.
Just like rap over one of our songs. It'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Florence would be amazing.
Oh,
What
yeah.
she do with it.
Oh yeah.
Ellie Goulding was a very good cover of all of us.
Did
She
she
did,
actually?
Yeah, she
We were,
Yeah.
we were, I don't know where we were, but
Australia.
came
I
out of
think
nowhere.
she already covered one, didn't
Yeah,
she?
she
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
We were in
she
Australia.
did.
And it was, she did it in the live lounge in Radio
Yeah,
1.
exactly.
And it was incredible.
Yeah.
It was good.
Alright, I think we're ready to dive into the game,
Yes.
aren't we? The fun part. Okay, so I'm gonna ask a question and just who comes to your mind first is the one you pick. Alright, so who is the clumsiest?
We all the same?
Jay.
Yeah,
right.
Jay.
So.
Okay, do you agree?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. And who is the loudest?
Ooh.
In terms of,
Oh yeah, probably.
In terms of whatever.
Yeah.
Mm,
Always all the same.
that's pretty good. Who's the strongest?
Like physically, mentally.
Yeah.
Physically, let's go physically.
Both. You took yourself.
Who's the most adventurous?
Oh, I don't know. That's a really good.
that's a tough one.
Mark had a bath full of tea.
Yeah, Mark
so
went for an adventure once.
Mark had one.
Steve's going to Cambodia.
It is an adventure.
Who is the sassiest?
Sassy.
Yeah.
How did you be sassy?
Really?
Actually,
Really?
I agree, yeah.
Anyone who says
Really, girl? I was going to say Mark. I said Mark.
Vinny.
So Mark's pretty sassy.
keep it coming.
Who's
He's got his tongue out here as well. Doesn't he?
Yeah.
that's
yeah, I
sass.
think that's a
That's
sign.
sass.
Just like the one
Yeah.
photo that you used to everything,
Sassy
and I'm
Creed.
like,
You're
my
not getting
tongue
out
is
of this.
sticking out.
Who is the funniest?
We all think we're hilarious.
Yeah.
Everyone just hold
Yeah.
themselves.
That
That will all be
one,
very
like,
Just
funny.
hold up all of them. Blank space.
We're all hilarious.
We're all hilarious.
None of us.
We'll let the people judge.
Well, no, we're not. We're not,
We're not really
We're
funny.
We all think that we're very funny, but we're
We
really
I think
not.
we make each other laugh, but no one else.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You've laughed a few times.
Yeah.
That's good.
At us.
I'm feeling kind of
She
sorry.
feels sorry for
Yeah.
us. so
Yeah,
she just-
exactly. Yeah.
That's
Sympathy
not
laughter. The worst kind.
Who is the most optimistic?
Ooh. I don't know.
It's not that one.
Jay?
It could be Jay, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just
Like,
gonna say Jay because
I'm
he's
just gonna
neither
take it, like-
optimistic or pessimistic. He's just
Straight
Jay.
down the middle.
Not
Jay, are you having a good day?
If
Yeah.
we have a bad show, Jay's always the one that's just gets us out of
He
it.
smiles on stage and all that.
Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I would
pretty
not do
obvious.
that.
Okay, and who is most likely to lose their belongings on tour?
Oh, Jesus. That's
Okay.
Easy, look.
Is there anything you want to say to that?
Who is
Who's the
the
tallest?
tallest?
Okay, we're carrying on.
It kind of goes like this, like.
Right.
Who's the blondest?
Excuse me, I'm in charge here.
Okay, it's not.
Who is most likely to mess up a song on stage?
I think that's.
I'd probably go Jay. But
That's really mean. Like.
but I do mess up a lot. I don't know.
Just picky job.
I'm going to say me as well because I'm.
Steve has a habit of putting bottles of water on a keyboard.
Oh
And
yeah.
they always fall in there. In the middle of the song, he just like, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Vinny sometimes picks up 2 sticks instead of 1.
Yeah, that
Double
happens.
sound.
Yeah.
Quite good, yeah.
Here you go. This is fun.
Okay, so that's actually the end. Well,
Oh,
Can I just say the effort put into
we've
these
got a few
is.
more minutes left,
Yeah.
so if you want to carry on yourself.
We'll just hate each other.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
Who do you hate the most?
Yeah, who's the biggest dickhead?
Alright guys, thank you so much for
Who
sitting
would
down
most
with
likely
me.
become a couple?
And I hope you have fun.
No, we great.
We did, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Thank you very
Cool.
much.